two-step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from SoFi. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. That's a move that deserves more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Taylor. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 then. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That'll shotgun. Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Here we go, set.
In motion is Warren. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the margin. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Escaping to his left, and he's in! Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts.
The kicker on for
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Off-balance throw, it's complete. We'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Now a second down throw for Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Allen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
The 28-yard line.
Ready. 32. 20.
Play action. Stafford forced out wide. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Ram. Touchdown. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
It'll be 25. They'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Pittman. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Richardson to throw. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And this one blown up. Good start. Drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now it's Taylor. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone, that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
In punt formation for the Rams.
And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Okay, ready? Richardson to throw it here on first down. Going over the middle and taken in by Pitt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards. And the Colts first down.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ready? From the 38 now. Here's second down and 9. Throwing, Richardson. That one over the middle to the tight end. He's got one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the Rams 13.
That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That one, take it in. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Raider now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will get out in front 17-7.
Rams 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I really wanna brag.
You go set! Hey, 70! At 80! Hey, 54! On first down, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds right first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Off-play action. It's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
Big 20. Ready. 20 hot.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. From the 35, it's first and 10.
15 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Stafford to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Stafford. That one intercepted. Picked up by Nick Cross. And the Colts are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
A run with Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Indianapolis, that is their second. They'll stop the clock 24 seconds to go until halftime. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. Just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
35-yard line.
First down, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here.
Ready? Play fake. Now Stafford to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The Michigan man, Whitty Hayes. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Second down, it's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Ready? Zebra! Red 80! Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. That is well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the stick. On play action, Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he's taken down up past the 35. Ready, check. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard
From
line.
just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 8. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Anthony Richardson Touchdown, Indy. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Middle, ready. 280. 570.
Stafford now on first down. Complete. Man, that was something. What an adventure. Out of the pocket, looking for something downfield. Cannot connect. And it was an exciting incompletion.
59!
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Rams first down.
First down.
Play action now for Stafford. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Tyron Williams, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
At their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work this pass from 25 to the 26-yard line. Cameron pitches there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now Richardson. Over the middle, he's got one. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and but guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
They go play action with Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. A first down throw for Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. 14 on the pickup. First down, LA.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Again, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Set.
They run over center with Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go with Williams.
Surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. They haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Stafford now on second down. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Hey, 22. Set.
Stafford to throw it. Cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake. They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football.
On the play. Recovered by the offense.
A second down throw for Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one.
42 yards on the play.
They'll come up here first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, 60 broadcast, 60
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pearson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Colts.
19 right.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in
Nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. Trader now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11th. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance in both run and pass.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On play action, Richardson forced out wide. He keeps it himself. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First down.
They'll run here with Caleb. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. The Colts will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact inwardly. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball is arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's down the field for Higbee. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to have a Rams something else, a big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Raider now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts stretch things out even further.
56. Rams 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
40 got.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready, check.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Panther 11. Here we go. Check. Check out.
From the gun, Richardson. That is caught. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.